Hi, this is Dr. Scott Treaty with Top Down Inside Out Chiropractic. In today's video, we're working with a man named Ross, who's a 41-year-old desk worker. And in the process of working at the desk, he's created chronic headaches, neck pain, and lower back pain. So we're gonna go through our Top Down Inside Out Chiropractic process to clear the resistance between his brain and his symptoms. So enjoy the video. If it applies to you, make sure that you understand that you can always sit down with me and have a complimentary consultation to see if I can help you. All right, enjoy the video. How old are you, Ross?
41.
Ross is 41, and he's had long-term, even since childhood, headaches and neck and back pain. It's a long time to be carrying a symptom around like that. So we're gonna try to clear all the pressure between Ross's brain and through his body to see if that can create a better foundation for him to get through life. The challenge for Ross is he sits at a computer, and that's how he makes his living, which means mostly probably ergonomic stress. So why don't you come around here and take a look at Ross from the side, and just maybe you could mimic how the posture you work at after a couple hours. Yeah, so if you look at that, what that does is it puts pressure on the spinal cord as it descends to the spine, and we're going to try to relieve all of that and see if we can get Ross upright naturally. The thing that's important to know is that the brain wants to be upright and naturally, and it's just the repetitiveness that creates the patterns of losing that natural state of being. All right, so why don't we do this? Why don't you rotate your chin, go around to the front here, and rotate your chin to the left as far as you can. Okay, and now back to the right. That seems pretty good. And now laterally bend as far as you can. Good, and back this way. Kind of tight here, huh? It looks like it was right, hard to laterally bend it. Try to extend for us now. So extend, let me show you extension. Extension's this. It kind of tilts to the left when he extends. Okay, we can use right lateral bending as a sign of progress. And he's got left trap, left rhomboid stuff. This is sore to you here versus here. Sore here versus here. Okay. All right, so let's put you on your stomach. Let's check your thoracic spine first in this case, then we'll come back to yours. Okay, just right off the bat, you can just go ahead and let your arms hang off the side and just be completely relaxed. Look how rounded Ross's upper thoracic spine is. How many years in the desk job?
15.
15 years, and look at this. I mean, it's pretty pronounced. So if we can open up this thoracic spine and get his head to come back over his body, a lot of good things can happen, including more oxygen to the brain. Let's explore a little bit. Is that sore to you, that one right there? Mm-hmm. T3. This one too, T6. T9. And L4. Okay. Without bending the knee, bringing the right leg off the table as high as you can. I'm just gonna see and relax. And now the other leg. Okay, pretty good. Do you dance as well? Mm-hmm. Okay. Over on your back. Here we go. I asked Ross that because he comes from a family of dancers. So poor guy's sitting at a desk where everybody else is dancing.
Yeah, I know, right?
Doesn't seem fair at all. C1 left is sensitive. This underneath my finger. C3 left. Okay. Let's try both feet off the table. Bring it, do me a favor, bring it to right here, just to my hand. Both feet. And tell me if there's any tension or pain.
No.
None? Okay. Let's see what we get out of hamstrings. We'll get some data. Well, this is sub 90. This is probably 85 degrees. If I push hard enough, I can get closer to 90. Let's see what the right side says. It's similar, maybe a little bit better. So, Ross, the challenge with Ross is that he's got 3 different symptoms. He's got headaches, chronic headaches, neck pain, and lower back pain. So that seems like a challenge because you've got 3 things to resolve, but it also lumps everything together into one problem, that is the pressure on the nervous system. So maybe it's actually even easier to resolve in some ways. So let's see how it goes. We'll use hamstrings and right lateral flexion to see how the body responds to its first adjustment. Okay? Away we go. Let's go, Ross. Here we go. We're going to go left. Good job. And back the other way. Good job. Good. Had you not been adjusted before?
I have.
Oh.
Not like that.
No, yeah, so let's clear something up. So the popping sound and an adjustment, people have some fear about it. All it is, come in closer. All it is the natural process of a joint opening and exchanging fluid. In the case of the spine though, it's when you do that, you create space and change the environment for the nervous system. That's the cord and the nerves, and they control everything. So, well, you might get that people are apprehensive. You're really missing out if you're not using a natural process to create space for your nervous system. It's really safe and natural. So let's see one adjustment. We haven't touched his lower back. Let's just see what his hamstrings did. They were struggling to get to 90. They're still close to 90. So let's see what the key is for Ross. You never know till you go through it. You got, hang in there. Tough in that mid to lower back, aren't you? Comfortable at 90, no resistance there. He gets out to 100 easy, 105. And we haven't touched his lower back. So let me explain why that happens too. This is really the key of the whole top-down, inside-out thing, is that there's a tract in Ross's, in all of our spinal cords, that starts in the brain and then it descends through the cord as a bunch of tracts controlling different things. And one of those tracts from the brain controls hamstrings. They also control organs. So when you take pressure off the individual tracts, there's a tract for the stomach, for the lungs. You take pressure off those tracts, the tissues tend to expand and open up and become healthier. So even though I haven't touched his lower back, his hamstring grew because I took pressure off the tract. We can call it the hamstring tract in the spinal cord. Pretty cool, right? So here we go. I got you, kid. We're going after this lower back now, L5 in particular. There you go. That's pretty nice, actually. And let's get the other side. Okay. That was okay. You could do better, Ross. It's your first time going. So let's go back to this. We're using this hamstring. And let's see where we get. So look at us now. We started at 85, I remember specifically, and we're struggling to get to 90. 90 is nothing. Now we're dealing with 115 or so. Even greater on the right side, maybe to 120. So if you're sitting at a desk all the time, that tract that runs from your brain to your hamstring is going to get compressed all day. So all of you that are sitting at a desk, typing away, the tracts of your brain that go through your spinal cord are getting compressed all day. And there's a lot of things you can do to try to alleviate that, but nothing as fast and direct as what you just saw. We talked about two different factors, or two signifiers of how well Ross's body responded. One of them was hamstrings, which we saw was dramatic, and then also lateral bending. So we're going to take a post view as right lateral bending, which looks a lot better too, and then back to the left. And go back to central. So here's the deal. So if you have chronic headaches, it's from these nerves, from the loss of posture. You could probably come up here and show posture too. I'm not going to force you into posture. Just go ahead and go ahead and come from the side view here, and just sit naturally. No, what was I? Go ahead and sit up and just be yourself. And take a deep breath from there too. Good. All right. So go ahead and relax. Headaches come from being in that bad posture. Show us that bad posture again. A lot of times headaches come from just the pressure in the upper cervical spine during a day that's spent like that, looking at a computer screen, all this pressure in here with the nerves that wrap back into the sinuses, the inner ear and the temple and eyes, which are attributed to headaches. And so the way to resolve headaches often is just to resolve the pressure here. Yeah, it's simpler than you would ever imagine. So you don't have to waste a bunch of time taking Tylenol. And if you're taking Tylenol and you can't get rid of the headaches, you know you've got to address these nerves. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video of us working with Ross to clear pressure in his nervous system and alleviate his headaches, neck pain, and lower back pain. Understand when you're working at a desk daily that these pressures come up, and also know that you can't get rid of them in one adjustment if you're sitting at a desk 5 days a week. So it does take some repetition to clear it out, but we can do that for you. And make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and hit the notification bell if you want other people to benefit from watching these videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time.